Hey everybody, Marianne and Tru-Knowing Holistics here. It's time yet again for the revelation of this new moon's energies and the power animal that has stepped forth to work with us. New moons are always a really potent time for identifying seed thoughts, seed desires, taking some time to go within and identifying those dreams that you have deep inside that perhaps don't get much time or attention in your ordinary day-to-day life. Making it that much more potent is the fact that we're also in the midst of eclipse season, and we've just had a solar eclipse coupled with the energy of the new moon. This makes it particularly potent to set the intentions that you wish to experience. Now, some of you might go, I don't know how to identify that. Or there might be something within you that's been designed to hold you back from identifying those desires. A decision made in your childhood, perhaps, to keep you safe by not verbalizing or vocalizing your dreams or wishes. Well, the good news is that when you work with the new moon and you set the intention to work with the energies of the new moon, the energies of the eclipse, you ask for the support of the power animal that's about to come forth, you can bypass those detours that were developed in earlier versions of yourself and allow yourself to see, hear, and receive the deeper thoughts and the seed intentions that you are ready to express and to even become aware of. So let's begin by looking at some of the energies that are affiliated with this new moon in Aries. It's bold new beginnings, it's meaningful action. That's particularly potent for that aspect of ourselves that's pretty good at perhaps identifying what we'd like to experience or new ideas or thoughts that we'd like to get into, but we don't have the follow through or the action that allows it to come forth. This season is about to change all of that. So not only do you have the intentions that you are willing to set, the intentions that excite you, you can always know when you're dealing with soul, because when you're expressing your soul self, there is a feeling of excitement and joy. So let's take that excitement and joy and work with the energies of the new moon and of the eclipse to really be bold in identifying what are the seed thoughts or intentions that we would really, really love, really enjoy to experience. And that, coupled with the insights that we'll be gifted of what meaningful action looks like, will help us take further potency into what it is that we have identified. I'm also shown that working with the energy of this new moon is about making peace with the past, accepting the wisdoms of the past that have been learned perhaps through trial and tribulation, and bringing them into the future to help empower those intentions that you're going to identify. Now, this new moon is all about expansions and new chapters. So if you find yourself working with the same intentions over and over again, pretend, if you will, for a moment that you're in the next chapter of that new intention. What does that look like? What's the next step? What's the next vision or awareness that you can have that allows you to step into a bolder, brighter, newer expression of who you are and who you're here to be? I want you to know that there's no need to get caught up in identifying the hows. When we're working with new moon energy, we're working with the whats. What do I want to know? What do I want to express? What do I want to intend? That's all that's required. You leave the hows to the universe. Think of it as putting an order into the divine kitchen, so to speak. You identify the order. You don't have to go into the kitchen to check that the chef knows what the chef is doing. When the chef is God, you can pretty much leave the details up to the universe. They've already got it. It really is a matter of you taking the time and the energetic intent to identify what you want. They take care of the rest, right? Was shown a new practice that I channeled, and I want to share that with you in particular with the new moon energy. Let me show you. So we're working with the letter R. I want you to create a circle that represents the moon. Perhaps put the R in the middle if you feel so inclined. And then if you feel further inclined, identify as many R words as you can that carry potency and positive energy. Have them encircle your moon shape. And then take the time to call in the power animal, which I'll identify shortly, and sit in silence, calling in the help of the eclipse, calling in the help of the new moon, calling in the help of the power animal, and calling in the help of your soul to help you simply identify the seed thoughts and intentions that are really ready to come forth in this new moon. So take a moment to create that art. Take a moment to identify your intentions. And if you don't know what those intentions are, here's a simple trick. Identify what's not working or what's not happening in your life. Flip it. Express and identify its opposite and write that down as a new seed thought or intention. There's always insight waiting for you as soon as you give the universe permission, and you've given them permission even by listening to this broadcast. So let's talk then about the power animal that has come forth for this new moon. Delighted to share with you that it's the robin. I don't know about you, but robin is often one of the most joyful experiences I have. When I hear robin, I know that spring has arrived. Even though currently in Edmonton it looks like we're in the middle of winter, we're not. We're in spring. Spring has sprung and robin is here. Here's some of the characteristics that make robin particularly appropriate to work with us during this new moon. Robin assists us in setting goals and intentions. Robin allows in joy and laughter. Robin's progress is steady and slow and with enjoyment. So this is not the time to rush into things. This is the time to take your time. Sit with it. Align with the energies of Robin, with the new moon, with the eclipse energies, and ask, what brings joy into my life? What makes me feel joy-filled when I think about it? And that's a seed intention that I'm going to name and claim. Robin is also about expecting new growth, so they will particularly be helpful to you when you're identifying what those bold new chapters look like. Robin says, make wishes, be patient, and watch them come true. Robin is guaranteeing success in new ventures, and Robin assists you in expressing your inner song. What a gloriously appropriate power animal to work with for this new moon season. So let's work together then to weave joy and wonder into our moon circle of illuminations and new thoughts. Let's allow that to come together in a way that's really magical, really joyous, and really enjoyable. Let's take a moment now to do a quick journey where we will meet the robin power animal that is working with us and perhaps receive some insight as to the R words that want to work with you to assist you in identifying what these bold new chapters look like. So let's begin as we always do by calling in the sacred mist. So see, sense, or imagine in a way that has meaning for you that you are surrounded by the most beautiful sparkling mist. Let this mist be whatever color it needs to be. Let it be whatever temperature it needs to be. Know that this mist is created by your higher self and all the guides and guardians that work with you. And it carries exactly the right infusion of energies to cleanse, to clear, to help, to heal, to illuminate, and to just simply love you. See, sense, and imagine this mist completely surrounding you in all directions. And with your in-breath, allow this beautiful mist to enter into the very core of your being. Feel yourself feeling safe, settled, and surrounded within this mist. Take a breath or two and simply rest in this radiance. And as you do, begin to see the mist clearing in front of you, and in your mind's eye, you step into the center of a most beautiful forest. You find yourself in a spring meadow. The meadow is full of beautiful flowers just beginning to bud, green grasses, the trees are in flower. It is a beautiful sacred space. You find that there is a place that is just right for you to sit on an old tree trunk that provides the most comfortable seat in the middle of this beautiful meadow. Sit for a moment and allow yourself to see, sense, feel, or imagine the sounds, the scents, the sensations of this beautiful meadow. And as you do, one of the trees nearby, you begin to hear robins singing. You realize that there is a family of robins there, parents and babies. And there is such an aura of joy and just exuberance in living. As you continue sitting and being in awareness of the robin's song, one of them will fly over to you. You hold out your hand, and robin lays atop your finger. You make eye contact with this most wondrous power animal, and you feel a moment of deep soul connection. Let robin sing to you now for a moment, and know that in the singing, you are receiving the energetic infusions and symbols that are ready to be received and revealed through you. Take that moment now. Know that you have received exactly the right amount of information, that a soul deep connection has been made, and that you and Robin will continue to work together throughout this new moon season. Allow Robin to return to the tree with the rest of their family. And as you stand up, you allow yourself to recognize the sacredness of the space that you have been in. And you walk back to the sacred mist, entering into the sacred mist, breathing it in, and feeling yourself easily, effortlessly, and completely returning to this time, this space, fully back in your body, relaxed, calm, and inspired. All back, all back, all back. All right, so now's the time to take some pen to paper, create your moon cycle, allow the R words to flow spontaneously from you around the perimeter of the circle, and allow Robin, the new moon, and the eclipse energies to help you identify those beautiful seed thoughts and illuminations that are just bursting to come forth. And above all, enjoy. Until next time, blessed be.